Burn live. Marijuana be keeping you connected or giving you the news. I'm not giving you the blues. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode. Welcome to another show. I've been doing my uploading. It's been going good. I don't know why I keep talking about it because I've been working on it. Today's episode, as you said, they're coming for your kids. Okay. Walt Disney, Chuck E. Cheese, the Discovery Channel. These are cartoons. These are vibes. These are things that coming for your kids you used to do. YMCA, Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts. They're coming for your children. These are programs. These are activities. These are things that you normally would adjust for your kids to learn your kids so your kids had activities to do during the summertime. Now, you got a community out here who's really pushing that agenda to themselves. Like, hey, we're deeper than rap. It amazes me that they're deeper than rap. They got brochures. They're saying the stuff in parade. We are recording it. They're putting it out on TikTok. Like, hey, this is what I'm doing. I seen the Alex Jones when I was going through my Trump phase. Before I going through my Trump phase, and I was watching a show the other day, and it had Alex Jones on, and they came across an article, and it blew my mind what they was talking about, and I had to share this article with you guys. I didn't know what else to do but to share this and let you know that yes, they're coming for your children, and because I don't know what else to do but to get into this.
Are we fighting a losing battle? Because, Alex, they have set up the pieces to this game that we're playing in. Is there a light, like with people like this, that you have this passion? The truth is coming out, but is it all for nothing?
There is a light at the end of the tunnel. They've gone and dug up those temples of Ramses II 3,000 plus years ago, more than that with Moses. So what you see in the Ten Commandments, I mean, that was real people, real stuff went on. People can question the biblical story if they want, but Moses existed, Ramses II existed, all that went on. You're saying, what's that to do with what I asked? The Israelites had to stop doing what they were told. Everybody's seen that meme that shows like 5 burn matches and then one match.
One. Yep.
And it says non-compliance or non-conformity, and then all the other matches aren't burned. You can stop the chain reaction. And so finally, after decades or whatever it was of the Jews saying we're done being your slaves, they said, okay, pack your stuff up and go. Okay, and the desert was rough and it was tough and they went through a lot of hell. Then they built their own thing. And so look how you built your own thing. The establishment became corrupt. The mainstream media lied to us. It committed seppuku. It committed suicide. Now we're building a new system. The Amish 400 years ago were Protestants. They were being persecuted in Switzerland and Germany. So they packed up, sold everything, and moved here. And still today, they don't have autism. They don't have any of this stuff. They don't have suicide rates. They're living the dream because they don't hang out with Big Pharma. And so we don't have to do what the Amish have done, but we have to be in the world but not of the world, to use the Christian allegory.
Got it.
And we have to build our own systems, build our own companies. Instead of a boycott, which is great against Anheuser-Busch or Target, we need a boycott. And when we start, and that's what ESGs are, is they've analyzed all this. They know the boycott by populists, by Christians, by conservatives, by people that just want to be capitalist and live normal and be able to defend ourselves and create wealth. We can do anything we want. Humans are incredible. Instead of being ruled by these globalists that want us poor so they can dictate the terms of our surrender, we have to build the new Renaissance. We have to build the Great Awakening. And it has to be a spiritual awakening in God, in Christ. And we have to call on God because they've got their God. Notice Target literally put out shirts with an artist that says
believing in the devil. Yeah.
We are Satanists and we are going to recruit your kids and an adult.
A shirt with that?
A shirt. The designer, it was all devil, worship Satan. Satan loves trans. Satan loves trans.
S for Satan.
Mm-hmm.
Now they threw an S in there?
Look, Pat, see that, Robert, it says Target right there. Go right there. Top left. Target. And that was the pin that they were selling. Target respects, Satan respects pronouns.
crazy as a mother kitten tails of a shankle. Bro, y'all see that? Now, this is helping me, no BS. This is helping me get back into my Christianism. Like, make me want to pray every day to God in Jesus' name that I pray that this does not come into my home, that we do not get corrupted into this type of life. This ain't right. This is disgusting. This is what we got to pay attention to, not let them run amok. And I do mean run amok. This is running amok. This is going crazy. This is what you would call unjustified. Where they saying Satan respects pronouns.
They were selling
There's
that.
no way they were selling it.
I 100% they were selling.
We sent crew in and got video of it.
Pat, they were selling.
They were selling this in Austin.
Target ignites Firestone with launch of new clothing line designed by Satanists.
100%.
Target just missed a bullseye by a mile and then some. Can you zoom in a little bit? The
They
retail
even
brand
put out a
is selected by
statement.
people in the United Kingdom that promotes Satan. You read it right.
So you know they're discussing when they put out a statement.
Pralin. It has produced a prayer collection for Target's celebration of LGBT Pride Month and promotes satanic images, themes.
This is as outrageous.
Listen.
At Target, Pat.
Listen. Go to Twitter, and the woman has an account. These are shirts, not just
Trans
art.
witches for what they are. They also offer clothing and accessories that includes catchphrases like trans witches for abortion. Okay, click on that and let's try to buy it. Go to trans witches for abortion.
Well, here's the good news. They pulled it after a week.
Okay.
Yeah, but they got.
And then they got all these bomb threats from the LGBT pieces.
Yes, leave it in there. The
Rainbow Mafia is real.
The Rainbow Mafia was like, yo, we're going to bomb Target if you try to mess with it.
Go on that Etsy page. Yeah, that one right there.
Because that guy's name, Abralin, whatever his name is.
Witches for abortion.
Listen, they actually sold the shirts that had a guillotine and said we're going to kill homophobes.
Yeah.
And then it shows an adult skeleton giving a baby skeleton the trans fire, and it says, "We will recruit your children. They will be trans."
What was the thing they were preaching the other day?
Oh, yeah,
We're here,
so
we're queer,
I don't know
we're
if
coming for your children.
Share the story and what happened there.
So-
if you want to pull up the story.
So, and Alex, I'll give a couple examples before we
Talk
get
about
to
Boston.
That. I'm talking about, and Alex, we talked about this yesterday. So when people like you, when people like me talk about this attack on children, this satanic going after children and the trans movement.
I don't know if y'all watch my live shows, but I go live every day, Monday through Saturday, at 9 p.m. Pacific time. I have brought up a lot of stories about this or not. I'm making special videos about it. They're coming for our children. If you're not questioning I have a friend that is a school teacher that has a daughter who proudly was doing Pride Month, was down there. Get off of that. Was proudly at Pride Month. I mean, that's gonna be in the show. Let me get back to this.
Just a couple of quick stories that happened this week in Boston. 4 kids were found in a drag party with one dead trans guy on the floor, and the kids were in the back. There were sex toys scattered throughout the house in a hoarder home. Doesn't make headline news, but the
firefighters said they were hiding the kids in the back bedroom.
They were hiding.
The Daily Mail right here put it out there.
Yeah,
so this is not a right wing source.
Yeah.
The Daily Mail.
Let's keep the stories going. The first trans state representative, Stacey Lawton, aka Barry Lawton, from New Hampshire, was just a.
They would put a commercial.
I told you that there is a tried and true method that would help you land a TEDx talk in the next.
Arrested for distributing child porn. Okay, it just happened. And mind you, they couldn't find him because he transitioned and changed his name. How about this one?
And by the way, they're trying to pass laws in California and other states where once you change your name, if you're trans, it expunges your criminal record.
Police record.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah.
Just change your name, Alex.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Now you're.
Changes your name and you're trans, expunges your record. I know a person that's locked up right now that has a rape case. I swear to God, if he finds out if this gets out, if this gets out, if this gets into the penitentiary, the jailhouses, these rape artists, and I'm calling them artists because everybody's saying this or whatever, however you want to take it. If they get a hold to know that all they got to do is say that they're transgender and then change their name, and it expunges that record that they're locked up for, and then they might have a chance to get out of jail, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot tell me that's not a problem in the works. That something sickening is fin to happen. Some sickening is fin to come. I was telling my peoples this, 5 years ago. 5 years ago. I was explaining this because we had a tragic 6 years ago. So after she got pregnant, and I was explaining to her, I was like, look at her. The jail system at that time is making it. And she was like, I'm a Trump supporter. Not being a real Trump supporter. But it's not even about being a Trump supporter. Right now it's about them taking cases like this.
Alexandra Jones exonerated.
Yeah,
They're good. You owe no money.
And one more. So 3 days ago, the ex-CNN producer John Griffin was sentenced 19 years for sexually assaulting a 9-year-old. Okay, and then this was the other day. This is in New York City, a drag march where the marchers are chanting, "We're here, we're queer, we're here for your children." Tell me this isn't disgusting. Listen. Like they're not here. Now listen, this is out. We're here.
How do you want to bet those are public school teachers?
100%. Yeah, and
here's the thing. If you see, hold on, I'm gonna rewind. Let me rewind. Where they at?
out. We're here.
How do you want to?
Look at these guys right here with the blind hat. Even they looked over and was like, what did they say? Are they serious? Are you serious? Like, I'm not part of that. I don't want to be part of that. That is sickening, ladies and gentlemen. And I've been saying it for 5 years. Maybe I ain't been the best podcaster. I ain't been uploading the shows good enough onto YouTube or onto Facebook or onto Twitch, onto Twitter, none of that. I'm sorry. I've been bad. I've been working on it. But more evidence.
I bet those are public school teachers.
100%. Yeah, and
We're
here's the thing.
coming for your
That's worse.
children.
Did you see the San Francisco?
I've been talking about it. Now, you're going to see this report all over Facebook, so I had to put up my versions of it. Like I said, we marijuana bringing you the news every day. I'm going to be trying to upload 2 or 3 times a day, more stories and stuff like this. It gets deeper than that.
City-funded gay choir where they go, "We're coming for your children. We'll take them. You'll love it. And then we'll get you too. We're going to get your children." And then they go to the city councils all over, even in conservative areas, and go, "We are going to recruit your children and have sex with them."
Oh my God.
Rob, can you pull that up?
And Alex, how is that not the headline story, but that Titanic sinking ship with 5 people is the #1 story?
Oh, yeah, and Blue's Clues now on,
Does it say right here?
on mainstream TV has Baphomet and Moloch and the kids being sacrificed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so this is exactly what. But here's what's happening. Let me tell you what I think is happening, and I kind of agree with what you're saying. I think common sense will prevail, and a lot of people are sitting there saying this just doesn't make any sense. You saw the Gallup poll that came back where America is right now with the LGBTQ and where they're standing. How the biggest plus minus was the fact that the American people are no longer as comfortable as they were. It dropped by 7% year over year where we're at. And even the Glendale stuff that's going on with the kids, the parents coming out saying this is too much, you're crossing the line. More and more people are being united on ESG's bad idea. More and more people are being united with you can't be grooming our kids. More and more people are starting to realize this is not just what we're all about. And it's not just the people from the right. It's people from who have historically voted Democrat that are saying, look, man, I don't know what the hell is going on. This isn't what I supported.
It's a lunatic asylum.
Yeah, you're seeing it's going from Democrat.
He said a lunatic asylum. That is a nice way to put it. Lunatic asylum. We are letting, I say this to everybody. I really would like to sit down with a friend of mine and do an interview, which I probably will never get, but I'm going to try. You know what I'm saying? Because she is a teacher in the Midwest. We went to school together. To see her have a child that's growing up in this LGBTQ community, I have a lot of questions to ask because of how we grew up. We grew up around the same. So what made you change? What made you transgendist, blah, blah, transition over to having your kid be into this type of life or this type of standard, this type of future?
Democrat versus Republican, where it's going from establishment against anti-establishment. That's the two political parties. We're gradually going away from the Republican and the Democratic Party. We're going to the anti-establishment and the establishment party. Maybe you were saying, yeah, you know what? I don't trust the establishment anymore like I used to. I just don't.
It also goes to ridiculous versus just common sense. Stuff like this.
We're here, we're queer.
We're coming for your children. And how, Patrick, that is, listen to me, that's the devil out in the open. They're not even hiding anymore.
And they say in this, towards the end, they say, we're going to get them, we're going to groom them, they're ours, they're going to love it, and so will you.
This transcends party lines. This is
and it turned out a bunch of them were registered.
This is just disgusting. Oh, here it is.
Look at their faces.
What did they say in this video? What did they say in this video?
I don't know which one.
This is the city-sponsored choir. I mean, it's nauseating. Just
click on it.
And just so you know, for
go to
reference,
the last third. Go to the last third.
From 2021.
Okay.
We're coming for your children.
Jesus.
We're coming for your children.
Is this a real video or is this
No, this
like
is their
a deep
religion.
fake?
This is not a joke. No, they arrested
San
some
Francisco Gay Men's Chorus sang a song about coming for your children. It was like they spelled the plan out in plain sight.
Sometimes, like,
Disgusting that a gay church choir in San Francisco. That is nasty, ladies and gentlemen. Letting this ride out. We're going to let this rock. They're not going to stop this. They're not going to stop this. And I'm sorry that we got to put up with this, y'all. But I'm here to stand with you guys. I'm here to stand with everybody. We're not going to keep up with this until the next time, y'all. We got to stand up for what we believe in. Capri.